Hi guys, I hope you're all doing great. Welcome back. Today officially makes 4 weeks since extraction day. Can you believe it? I can't. Sunday will officially be 1 month since it'll be the 9th. Today is the 7th, but it's 4 weeks. I can't believe it. A whole month that I have had dentures. It's almost impossible to believe that it's been that long, but at the same time, it also feels like forever. To be honest, this just kind of feels normal to me now. I kind of forget what it was like whenever I had my teeth. I mean, I don't forget the pain. I don't forget the pain in the ass that it was, but this just feels so natural now. I did want to come on and just give you guys a quick update. I'm sorry that I haven't posted much. I haven't really had anything change, and I don't want to just come on and say the same thing on repeat. But I mean, I did go back to Aspen last week, and I just was going to have them do some adjustments because I was having some rubbing in some spots. My denture was fitting great, like it was snug. I was not using any adhesive, so I just wanted them to do some adjustments for me. And they decided to try to coax me into doing another soft reline. This was a different dental assistant, and she promised me that we would get it nice and thin and in there great this time, just to give me some cushion because I wasn't healing as fast as we would like due to those sore spots. They were rubbing right near my extraction sites, and it was just causing a lot of irritation. So after talking to her, I finally just decided to try it, and you guys, it is great. I do not have any sore spots anymore, other than like I have 2 bone spurs coming through in the front here. Oddly, both on my I think they're canines, my vampire teeth that I had very prominent vampire teeth. I seem to be getting a bone spur on both of those for some reason, or maybe it's just a sore spot, I'm not sure. All I know is since having the reline, my gums have healed a lot. That white spot that I had on my gum that was concerning me for the entire time since extraction day is gone. I don't have rubbing anymore. Like before, I would have to literally douse my denture in Benzodent to get it into my mouth. It was mostly fear. I probably didn't need that much Benzodent, but I'm a sissy. So I would literally just cover my denture in Benzodent and push it in, and I still had sore spots. Like I would just like hold my breath for like the first like 2 minutes until the medicine started to kick in, and then finally I could like push my denture into place and everything was okay. I have not used Benzodent since my soft reline. Like it feels so good. And up until yesterday, I was not using any kind of adhesive, powder, anything. I was just relying on the suction of the cushion grip, and before that, just the denture. I'm sorry, cushion grip. I'm talking about cushion grip because I'm thinking about using it. My reline. So yesterday, because, you know, even though it felt great while I was eating, I was still experiencing a lot of flopping. So when I would chew, one side would pop off. Even if I had food on both sides, it was still flopping around while I was eating. And it was mostly just me being nervous about not being fully healed, about using any kind of adhesive over the last few weeks. Like I'm healed pretty great right now, but they're still like, they still look weird, you know, to me. So I was nervous, but yesterday I decided to try the Polygrip Cushion Comfort, I think it's called, and it felt great, you guys. Last night I ate peanut freaking M&Ms. I know that I mentioned those earlier in another video about how I was missing them and how I had bought myself a pack the night before E-Day and I forgot to eat them, and they were sitting in my cabinet haunting me every day. I was craving them so bad just because I knew I couldn't eat them. Well, last night I was feeling brave and I said, why not? Let's try it, especially because I had the cushion grip. Oh my gosh, I keep saying cushion grip. My goodness, they must be on my brain. Especially because I had the Polygrip Cushion Comfort in, I decided to give them a try, and I thought, you know, maybe I'd get them in my mouth and like suck on them and I'd get the taste of it and it would just like take that craving away. But dude, I was able to eat the whole freaking bag. Okay, this is bad. I have not lost weight during this. I've actually gained a few pounds, and now I'm able to eat. And oh gosh, like things I wasn't usually able to eat before because my teeth hurt so bad. So, a couple of things that I have had some success eating over the last like 2 weeks that has been like, yay moments for me. The M&Ms, of course. I also had a salad from a nearby restaurant that has like this amazing salad dressing you can't get anywhere else. It's like a secret recipe. I'm not sure where I read it, but I heard that lettuce was like a big problem, like when you have dentures. I'm not sure if it's because I don't have both, but I had awesome success with that salad. And I also ate a meatball hoagie, and I was able to bite into the bread with no problem. Of course I had to take small bites and I had to take my time, so that part of it was annoying, but I was able to bite into the bread. I thought I was gonna have to like cut it up, but I ate it no problem. And then we decided to order pizza the other night, and I also had great success eating pizza. I was able to eat it by just taking bites. Like, sometimes I had to take off a little bit more than I could chew, and I got a little frustrated with myself just because the pizza ripped a little too big, and I just decided to flop the whole piece in my mouth rather than rip it. That was frustrating, but that was due to my own stupidity. But I mean, other than that, it went great. I've also ate like chicken nuggets from McDonald's. The chicken nuggets have been fine. The fries have given me a little bit of an issue, like when they're not fresh and they've sat a little and they're like, say, a little soggy. I have a hard time ripping into them, but not too bad. I mean, I'm able to, but it's just a little bit of a pain in the butt. I also ate cheeseburgers from there, no problem, bit into them. Did have a little bit of an issue with a pickle, but then there was a pickle on the burger that was like a little more warm from sitting a while, and I was able to eat that pickle. I also hear pickles are an issue, so that was a yay for me. Pasta, of course, always a go-to. That's great because it just fills you up, and it's so soft. It's always a go-to even from the beginning. Like, spaghetti was my best friend that first week to give me that comfort of eating without, you know, the chewing that you can't do at first. I've also been able to eat like potato chips with no problem, popcorn, no problem. I haven't tried like harder things like pretzels yet, but we'll get there. I'm just trying to think, like, I did try to eat a gummy worm yesterday. That was pretty stupid on my part. Like, I ripped it in half, but then once it was in my mouth, I could not chew it, so I just kind of had to swallow it whole, which kind of sucked, but it's okay. I mean, being a month in, if you would have talked to me a month ago, I literally thought my life was over. I'll be completely honest. Walking into this, I tried to have a positive attitude, but I honestly thought that once I had dentures that I was not going to be able to eat again. My life was over. They weren't going to fit right. I was going to feel ugly. And honestly, the complete opposite. I'm sorry, guys, that I keep coughing. I used my medicine and before I got on here. Now my throat's all but I apologize. Those marijuana vapes are horrible for your throat. But anyway, what was I saying? Sorry. The opposite happened of what I was worried about. Like, I have had so much success with eating. I never thought I would be eating these many things only a month in. Like, I really thought this was going to be like 6 months from now that I would be able to eat. Like, I was thinking the worst, y'all. And it's so refreshing to know that it's not light years away. It's right around the corner. Like, I cannot believe it's been 4 weeks already. And as far as like my confidence and everything goes, I have never felt happier with myself ever. Like, I used to think my smile wasn't that bad, but now when I go back and look at my old videos, it's like, wow, it's night and day between what I look like now and what I look like then. And I'm not trying to be superficial, but I mean, this just has helped me in so many ways. It's helped me gain so much confidence to the point that at first I only brought this to a YouTube channel to talk about my journey. I wanted to share it because I felt like I needed to talk about it. And by talking about it openly, it made me feel so much better, because by bottling it up inside and feeling like I was alone made me feel horrible. And by doing this, I thought it was going to be a big secret. Like, I was trying to think of every excuse not to tell everyone. Like, what can I say? I know I look different. Like, it's so obvious. How can I deal with this? What are they going to be saying about me behind my back? Like, I worry too much about what people are thinking about me, and I completely admit that. And because of that, I just decided, you know, I can either allow what has happened to me with cancer and my hair and now my teeth, I can allow it to define me and make me miserable and think, why me, why me, why me? Or I can embrace what has been given to me and the fact that I have this beautiful wig that has given me confidence. I now have these beautiful teeth, whether they're fake, whether they're real. They make me feel so much better. My health feels like it is so much better. I'm not having constant headaches. My migraines have gone away. I don't have toothaches anymore. I mean, my bottom teeth still need a lot of work, knock on wood, but I will get there. I just feel so much better. And I was constantly in fear of my front teeth breaking because of it being cracked, a failed root canal. I'm so thankful not to have that anxiety anymore. And for the first time in my life ever, I feel confident and beautiful whenever I smile. Never, ever in my life have I ever been able to say that. Ever. Ever. And I really was embarrassed at first about the thought of getting dentures. Like, I was letting it take me down and make me feel like everything was over with. That, yes, I'm 30, but my life is over and I have every reason to be embarrassed. And I'm just gonna be a grandma and I'm gonna be ugly. I'm never gonna have those years to embrace and feel like, man, I was beautiful back then. Look at me now. I just really thought my life was over by getting dentures. And I am so, I don't wanna cry. Thankful, appreciative. I don't have the words for the way that dentures have helped me and make me feel. I can't wait to get my permanents because these teeth are so small compared to what I'd like. So, and I love them even with what I don't like about them. So I cannot wait to see what my permanents look like in a few months because I imagine that I'm going to be even more in love with my teeth than I am now. But the point of what I'm saying is, if you're on the other side of things and you're still wondering, should I do this? I'm going to regret it. This is a bad decision. I'm too young. People are going to judge me. I finally decided to come out on TikTok. I'm open about my denture journey on TikTok. I've been talking about it openly with my Facebook, my personal Facebook. I told about my journey. I just decided that now is the time that I should just take what has been given to me and make other people feel beautiful too. No matter what our reason is for needing dentures, whether it is our health, cancer, vitamin deficiency, immune deficiency, chemotherapy, anemia, so many things can happen. Just bad genes, growing up not having good dental care from our parents, being afraid of the dentist, drug addiction. It does not matter why we're here. I think we should all be proud of ourselves for taking the step to get dentures and to better our health. I don't understand why any internet bully would decide to make fun of someone for getting pretty teeth and bettering themselves rather than stare at somebody who has a messed up smile and make fun of them for having rotten teeth. Because you know what? You can't please everybody. That's just the way it is. You need to make yourself happy at the end of the day, because no matter what, the person who's looking in the mirror is the person who matters. Anything any of those other people say is just something they thought of for a second and they move on with their life. You have to live with this forever. Let them think what they want, let them think what they say. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And I'll tell you what, I'm so happy. I do not regret this. My only regret that I have is not doing it sooner. I love my teeth. I love them, I love them, I love them. I'm not having any issues with gagging. The fit is great. I'm not having like tons of sore spots. I'm having to get used to talking again because the reline is definitely making things feel different and a little more bulky, but I'm getting used to it. My lisp was back a little more last week, but it's going away. But I mean, I don't have any complaints. I had thrush and stuff, you know, there were bumps up and down. I had trouble eating. I was depressed, you know. I still have days where I'm like, damn, this is real life. But like most of the time, it's just, I look at myself and I'm like, go you, girl. Go you. You've been through hell and you deserve to smile with happiness. And I hope that you do too. It's scary. It's scary as hell, but it's worth it. The pain is not that bad. It's manageable. Obviously, if there's so many of us on this side, you can do it. We did it. You can do it. I'm so thankful that I was able to be put to sleep. I can't imagine having to do this awake. Y'all who do this that are awake are warriors. I give you props because my anxiety could not handle that. But I'm so proud of us for being on this journey together, and I'm so thankful for having you all here with me during this journey. I couldn't have done this without your support and telling me every day that it's going to be okay. But I just want those of you who are on the other side to know that it is going to be okay. And it's not that bad. Do not let your brain make you think that this is over with or your life is over, because I allowed my brain to consume me and make me think those things. And I regret it, because for weeks I was down and out and in my feelings. And now, if I had known that I would feel so good, gosh, I wish I had known, because I was really beating myself up. It's worth it. All of it is worth it. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it sucks at first, but it's only temporary. I am only 4 weeks out and I've never been happier. I could have even said this a week or two ago, because by week 2 I felt great. The first week is rough. Week 2 is adjustments. It's just a lot, getting used to a lot of things. And then by week 3, it's just smooth sailing, at least for me. And I'm not just here to bullshit you. I told you I would be honest from the beginning, and you can see from the beginning how I've progressed, and I'm really happy with how things are going. But I want to thank all of you for coming along the ride, and I appreciate each of you who keep coming back with your support and love in the comments. I appreciate it so much. If anyone has any suggestions on what they'd like to hear about, or any, maybe like a Q&A, or maybe a topic that I can talk about one of these nights, like I'd love to have a reason to come on more. But now that I'm getting further out and don't have a lot of updates every day about changes, it's hard to just come on here and give you a bunch of crap about nothing, you know? But I'd love to have a reason to come back more, whether you want to see my family or like I can do makeup. I know people keep asking for makeup. I tried to do that once and my video got taken down for copyrights of music, so didn't know that could happen on YouTube, but that freaking sucks. I wasted a whole hour trying to film that video and it got taken down. But I'll try again. I will, I promise. But I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend, and I will be back soon for one reason or another. But thank you all for tuning in, and I'll be back again soon. Keep on smiling.